This expresses our highest respect for freedom. As my words fell, the room went dead silent. Dylan's live-streaming phone clattered to the floor, screen shattering. From $30,000 per person luxury Maldives trip to $500 stipend, a cliff drop change. The massive gap completely crashed their brains. I added expressionlessly, "This is the precious freedom you fought so hard for, even at the cost of damaging the company's reputation. Now, you're free." I connected my phone to the projector. On screen appeared the real-time stock price chart of our parent company, a cliff-diving green line, shocking to behold. Beside it were pop-ups from major financial news outlets. Affected by mandatory team-building controversy, company culture question, stock price plummets 15% at opening. Everyone's expressions rapidly shifted from shock and disbelief to undisguised panic and despair. Their rice bowls were about to be smashed by their own hands. Dylan was the first to jump up, voice shrill and piercing. "Wasn't the team-building budget $30,000? Why did the travel stipend become $500? That's so unfair." I looked at him coldly. "You used public opinion to threaten the company's survival, causing the stock price to crash and the company to face financial strain. This is the consequence of your foolish actions." My gaze swept across every panicked face below. Half a day and tens of millions in market value evaporated. The board of directors demands that I eliminate the virus that triggered this crisis within 24 hours. Otherwise, to cut costs and stabilize stock prices, the company will immediately implement a 30% layoff plan. I paused, watching their ashen faces. "Now, tell me, who is that virus?" The word hung in the air like a loaded gun. Virus. Dylan's face drained of all color. The smug glow he'd worn all morning vanished in an instant, replaced by raw, panicky terror. He opened his mouth, but no sound came out, just a quiet, breathless gasp. The live stream he'd been so proud of was still rolling. Its camera now pointed upward at the ceiling, capturing only the shocked, horrified mutters of the people around him. Ryan, who'd been cheering minutes earlier, shrank back into his seat. His hands trembled as he fumbled to turn off his phone. The group of young employees who'd surrounded Dylan like he was some kind of workplace hero now stared at him with undisguised resentment. I let the silence stretch for a long, cruel moment. "You wanted freedom," I said quietly, my voice cold enough to frost the room. "You wanted work-life balance. You wanted cash instead of a luxury trip you claimed no one wanted. You wanted to drag the company through the mud to get it. Well, congratulations. You got everything you asked for." I tapped the projector screen again. The stock chart continued to plummet. 30 minutes ago, our stock fell another 5%. The board has already begun drafting layoff lists. If this crisis isn't contained by noon, 30% of you will be unemployed by sunset. Not just interns, full-time staff, department heads, tenured employees who've been here since the startup days. All gone. A wave of muffled panic swept through the room. People shifted uncomfortably in their seats, their eyes darting to Dylan, then to me, then back to the terrifying green line on the screen. Dylan finally found his voice, high and reedy. This isn't fair. You can't blame this all on me. I just posted a video. I just said what everyone was thinking. Did you?" I tilted my